Eve from Pear Tree Papercrafts. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with another 12 by 12 process video for you. I'm excited to show you this one because it's worked really well. I think it might have just worked a little bit better than I expected it to. So I'm really pleased with it. I'm using this wonderful cut file from Page Evans, which is like a sunburst. And the actual sunburst part I've kept for another layout because I wanted this frame part for this particular layout, so I cut it as big as I could on a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock, and I'm now just covering the back with double-sided sticky tape all the way around, trying to do it so that there's none sticking out, and putting it on as far as I can. It looks like the tape is sticking out, but it's finger lift tape, so there's more backing than there is actual tape. So I go right around the edge with as much tape as I can. And then what I'm going to do is place a full sheet of 12 by 12 acetate on the back of this to make the front of my shaker pocket. This tape's been a little bit tricky. I'll try and leave that as square as I can, and then that's my acetate. Now as I stick it down it goes slightly wonky, but it's not a problem because I know I'm going to put my photograph over the middle of that. So there's my shaker pocket. My next job is to go around the entirety of this starburst, sunburst pattern with double-sided foam. Now I want to cover as much of those lines as I possibly can because I don't want the sprinkles, the confetti, to go behind the starburst. I want it to all kind of stay as visible as possible. So then I go around it a couple of times, adding extra bits in all over the place. I end up using nearly a full roll of that double-sided tape, and then I even have to get my other one out, and I put some little pieces in right to the middle. I want to try and support it right to the centre so it doesn't sort of collapse in the middle. I'm not going right to the middle, but as close as I can. I'm putting plenty on. It's quite time consuming, but very worthwhile. So I fill in all the little gaps where I might end up losing too much of that lovely confetti. So then what I do is I cut strips of adhesive foam. Now this is only adhesive on one side, but I can cut it really thin, so I can go right around the edge, which is going to seal in anything that I put inside this shaker pocket. And I just make sure I fit little bits in all those gaps to make sure that there's absolutely no way I'm going to lose any bits when I give it a shake later. So there it is, it's all prepared. The next thing I do is get this lovely piece of yellow cardstock. It's just from my stash, and I'm going to use this lovely makeup brush here, and I'm just going to kind of circle it around on the edges just to give an ombre effect to the edges of the paper, so that it's dark around the outside and then lighter in the middle. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because as you can see from the starburst design, you're not going to see it all anyway. So I do go around with that and just blend it in as much as I can, make it a little bit dark around the edges again. That's what I really like about Distress Oxide, is you can keep going back and adding more. So then my next job is the fun bit, so I get to add all my sprinkles. So I'm using really, it's not glitter, but they're not sequins either. They're like larger pieces of glitter, if you like. So I put a few different colours on there, mainly golds, and I think there's like an iridescent one gone on there as well. So I try and do it so that it's not in the way. I think I just lifted it up there to see if I'd put enough on. So then I quickly pop round and pull off all those bits of tape from the back of the double-sided foam. Again, takes a while, quite fiddly, but definitely worth it. So taking all those pieces off, and then what I'm going to do is just put a line of glue all the way around the outside, just using my fine line of glue. and then that yellow piece goes on the back just like that, and I press it down and then just flip it over, and there it is, my giant shaker pocket. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. I think it's really effective. So now I'm going to start working on my photograph. So this photograph is of my son, and we were on holiday. He was quite young there. I think he was maybe 1.5, and we dug him a hole on the beach, and he was in it, and he thought it was fantastic. And he's my sunshine, so that's kind of where the thoughts behind this layout came from. So I'm just using lots of little scraps now from 6x6 pads that I have. I'm trying to do a nice bit of offset layering behind this photograph, all different yellows. I'm sticking with my sort of monochromatic theme here, so black and white photograph and then lots of different yellows. So once I'm happy, I just pop a little bit of double-sided sticky on the back of the photograph or on the top of the piece of paper and just stick it down to the back of that photo. And then I pop it on another one and another, lots of layers, because that's going to be the focal point in the middle of that layout, right in the middle of that sunshine. So there's my layers. I think I'm going to put one more at the bottom there. And and ah, does it need another one? Does it not? And then I think I do decide to put that darker one tucked off to one side, and then another little bit of that at the other side as well. Just lots of layers, and it looks lovely when it's all done. So then all I do is take some more adhesive foam and pop that on the back of there, and then I start looking through my ephemera. So I'm going to stick a little ticket in there. I do wonder about another one at the bottom, but then I decide not with that one. And then I get out my gorgeous words. These are the new Truly Grateful collection by Paige Evans as well. So I've used the sunshine, and I've used the word sunshine, and then that little sticker at the bottom that says stay glorious. So now I'm just adhering this photograph down. I'm set. I know that's going in the middle. And then I'm going to stick that word sunshine down, not forgetting its little dot, which I hope I don't do. There it is. And then that word stay golden. And then I just look through that pack for any more bits that are kind of that yellowy orange colour. I love that little heart that goes on the corner. And then I think I pull out the ephemera pack from the same collection, that Truly Grateful collection, and I just pop a few little flowers. Oh no, I'm going to do my doodling first. So I just do a little line down each strand of the sun. You can't see it very well there, but it does show up on the close-up, so have a little look when they come up. And then here I go, this is when I get the ephemera out. And I just choose a few of the yellowy coloured flowers and the orangey ones to just tuck in there, add a little bit more to the corners of that photo. Glue them down. And then just before I finish, I do pull out some Nuvo drops and put some little spots all the way around. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.